Taurus, a wild surprise for you at the very end of this month. This is your reading for the month of October for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. It will be a tarot horoscope reading. We start the month quite differently than we end it. So we have this whole energy of a moment of justice coming to you, but there's a whole lot of work in your subconscious. So as I'm seeing this, at the end of the month, it's like you in the spotlight and a radical change. It's as if your life purpose, which is one thing really, it's anchored by the soul and the blueprint in the sky as you were born, but then life happens all around and it's created all the time, and it's as if your life purpose receives a new jacket and you didn't see it coming. It's like a wild surprise. I'm looking forward to see how the story develops, but basically in the beginning of the month you are working with some truths that are kind of laying underneath the surface. It has to do with you being so much further in your life and having achieved so many things, having had so many accomplishments, like things of status, and seeing how that is actually not changing anything in who you truly are emotionally, who you are at night when no one is watching, and how you are in some ways feeling. And this is also in the collective, but for Taurus, I'm seeing this specifically in this month, like feeling like, have I really moved? Have I really moved forward? And this kind of very grounding, sobering energy and it has a purpose. It's asking you to reflect. And fall season, October, it's about a rebalancing of the energies. And there is a greater justice to your soul that you are receiving through this process. I'm seeing that there is for those of you who are currently working their psyche, there is something with the authority figure in your life, with someone you looked up to. It might be straightforwardly your father that is going to be addressed. Your relationships are going to be addressed. Watch out for your impulses here. And your salvation really lies here this month in how creative you are. And remembering who you truly are here with the Magician. Remembering how you have created something from nothing many times. And how you have that magic in you. And that magic is returning to you this month. There's going to be a trial first. There's going to be some stuff happening, like life is happening very much for you. It's important to remember to come from a place of service. And yeah, a place of service. That's how I see it here with the Justice card and the Emperor card as a challenge, because your self-sufficiency and how you are going to wear this new jacket, and it looks like a fabulous one, is going to be related very much to how much you can purify in the beginning of the month, how much you can find that daily routine, like invent a morning and an evening routine for yourself just to ground, make that space for yourself, because the agenda of your soul here is really pushing on a personality level to not repeat, if you repeat the past, to be aware of it and to just prepare for what is coming, because what is coming is beautiful and glorious and it's about you. And you better be ready, because it's a surprising change. So let's see how this all plays out for Taurus. All right, I'm so ready for you. Let's see how this begins. So right at the start, we have this relationship that is in the spotlight, that there is a relationship. This might be someone, a lover, you have at this moment. This might be your partner, or this might be even like the person you are drawing in with your energy right now, and you are kind of dreamy about that. like it's a lot in the subconscious at the beginning of the month. So this might be about, yeah, and we have the Devil here and the King of Cups. So this is about looking at your own passions, the ideas that are going to serve your purpose and move you closer to what you are here to do on this planet, is to be really looking at. And this journey, it's a journey of Mars retrograde in your 12th house. It's a journey of looking at your bondages. Where did you get too comfortable, Taurus? That you're gonna have to change. It's about you stepping out of your comfort zone. And the change is gonna come in as an emotional shock radically at the end of the month if you don't prepare yourself for it, in a sense that your destiny is your destiny. But there is a lot of work that you can do here in just recentering to yourself and asking yourself, like, is this going to matter X years from now? And coming from a really beautiful energy of wanting to find harmony with the other. I see like a loving person, somebody who loves you very much, around the middle of the month, 12th, 13th, 14th of the month, a bit before the right middle of the month, coming to you with a message. And this is like your angel. Everybody is our angel in the pretty jacket or in the ugly jacket, but this is really your angel. This is somebody you've known for a long time, who has a sort of, who's like a father figure to you, but like in the sweetest, kindest way. Somebody who has the masculine and the feminine qualities balanced within him or her. Obviously, this can be a woman as well, but this is somebody you look up to, and somebody who has a calming energy on you. Like, this is a soulmate from a past life, basically, who will give you something like a key. And it's going to inspire the life philosophy you need to make it through, that sounds so anti-uplifting, to move through this first 2-3 weeks, where there is this very potent clear up of your psyche. Wow. So there's a lot of people in your near environment. I'm seeing a lot of people here, and you're gonna have to deal with them. That's why it's so important to not react, but act from your true power. Take a step back when you have to, because we have here Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. This inspires a lot of glamour and beauty, and you want harmony, but sometimes it feels like all you see is conflict around you. And this conflict comes from ego battles. It's pretty straightforward here with the Emperor. So as you move through this month, Taurus, you are going to balance the fire and the water. Like the fire and the water within you. You're going to balance that out. Like how you want to receive and how you want to give, it's going to be balanced out for you to step into your true power. Because the flame is there. The flame is there. I'm also seeing your family, your near family, communicating with you and being very present here with this double Emperor, and like your foundations, the genetics of your life, the foundation of your life, the spiritual home, yes, but also the physical home, the mother, the father, that's going to be something that you are working with. And maybe you are at this point, you're at a crossroads. You are wanting to create something, like on a soul level, you want to create something completely different. A completely different love story, of your life, in a sense that you are wanting to align your business with who you truly are and what your essence is here. What's your creative essence, and also how do you want to spend your nights? How do you want to be? How do you want to come home from work, basically? That's a very important question here. It's like these tiny little adjustments, but that make the biggest difference. Like how you're gonna feed yourself, like all these things. Like you are redefining the other you are interested in. You are redefining what you need out of a relationship, what you need out of a reflection of another, how you would like to see yourself in the other. And that might sound egocentric, but it's not at all. If you come from a place of service, how can I serve myself best in this moment so I can serve others better around me? I'm seeing a lot of people here coming to show you where you are still hooked to the past, where you are not releasing habits. And it might be that you made you've already done so much work, Taurus, and I know it's a lot, and it changes all the time, and you've been asked to be so responsive to those changes, and it might come unnatural to you. But these people here, they come in peace, and they come in peace, like on a higher level. Everyone comes in peace, but they come to show you what it is that still needs to see the light, and you're gonna come out of this so gloriously. I love seeing the Magician here as an end card for you. This is a lot of work. It's work of relationships. It's like, where did I lose myself in the other? Where did I lose myself in comfort, in going for comfort instead of what truly makes my heart a singer or a dancer? You are freeing your voice here as well. There's a lot of that. There's something that you, at the end of the month, that you're gonna change also in your aura and the way you stand in life, and would use your energy, would dissipate your energy. If you would be standing in a room full of people, how would you create? How would you act? How would you move? And how would you receive and sit back? So that's going to receive almost like a DNA update here, as I see it. So let's see what I would like to see, the arc of the story here for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What can Taurus do to create the life he or she desires? How to be the Magician. Feeling good to go. Wow. Okay, we have two aces here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords. What does this say? Central to your month lies now, how do I engage with the other? What is my pattern here? How do I go to battle? How do I converse? What is the central conversation here in your life, Taurus? And what is worth fighting for? Because we have this opportunity here, and you might be starting a new business. Not a time to do any legal, nothing with papers. Just wait till maybe mid-November to go for that, because that's just astrology. But I have stars here all over, so this is reminding me to tell you. So there's this thing in front of you, this beautiful, beautiful wish you had, and you've had it for a long time. I feel this is something that you've always wanted. Through the ruins of your life, through everything that has been broken, there is this star, and you are that star, you are that wish. It's like the milk of your paradise, and you are reminded of that here in this month so much. And there's all these little pieces coming to you to tell you how to move with that. And there is a teaching you are receiving here. It's a very good time for you to be teaching yourself something, to be teaching yourself to meditate. That's one thing you do for yourself, but also to be teaching yourself new skills that will set up the structure for this overflowing cup here we have coming for you, this new beginning in love, whether that is with an existing partner you're going to relate to differently or a new partner. There is going to be moments of isolation throughout the first 2 weeks. You're going to need your alone time, especially with so much time spent with others, or so much are others being drawn to you, are you communicating with other, like, because I'm seeing this month being populated with humans, just because Spirit's so strong, wanting to communicate something. Receive openly, because there is something coming to you from those moments of solitude as well, where you will go within yourself. And Jupiter is direct now, so there's a lot that you are receiving things, and you are seeing where you were able to let go of things and how that has served you now in how you stand in life and how you can be teaching this to others. Like, there is kind of a switch of roles here as well, as I'm seeing. Like, whereas before you would be the student, now you would be the teacher in certain situations. So might be an opportunity literally for you here to teach. I would like to address this Five of Wands, this central duet, because it seems that relationships are something that are going to be redefined by the end of this month. And I would like to know what's happening here. Okay, the message that I'm getting here, nothing that is without is not within. And life will always have its kind of tumultuous emotions on the background, and you can always go back shopping there. But why is it important to dance with that right now and to go for it and to really undo the knots and getting to the bottom of things? And this is an energy that's been dragging, so I do feel for you, Taurus. So I know that this shall pass, because we have victory here. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Magician. So this is just you working through life, right? Sometimes it's intenser than other times. So this is like a memory of childhood and your playfulness. Again, it's your salvation, your creativity, and what you are going to do with this. Hold this as the light at the end of your tunnel. If your tunnel might be narrow, it might also be that you're traveling through a very illuminating tunnel here with the Hermit, because as you see, like, he has not only the stars to guide him, there's also this sunrise behind the mountain. He himself is on top of a mountain, and there is this light oracle that is serving him his truth serum. So yes, there is a truth in this month that wants to rise, and it is going to be emotional and strong, and it's going to provoke an intense change for you, Taurus. But my voice changed. But your truth will come from that. And with this battle that might sometimes be externalized in your relationships and how you communicate with people, do remember yourself as this playful, creative genius, and you're riding out something, and you are riding towards a victory that is going to make you feel fulfilled, because we have this 9 here, which is an almost completion, which is your direction. And this is a happy couple depicted here. Like, there's a harmony in the garden, in this Garden of Eden that they have created. I would like to clarify 9 of Swords. I'd like to clarify 9 of Swords, and this fell out. You're gonna feel like, okay, create, like, in your head, you're gonna get many ideas, and you're gonna feel like, wow, I gotta start doing stuff. Start with the small things. What can you do to improve your day? What can you do to improve your night? Small rituals, install them, and then all the rest will follow. What do you need to feel truly independent and free? What is it that you actually need, Taurus? And it might be, as we go towards the end of the month, less than you think, and so much more in that way, because that will set you free. There is a truth that will set you free. You are also gonna benefit enormously from going to the outdoors, from getting as much from nature as you can, inspiration. There is a creation, like there is some kind of creative romance in the air for you as well here. So I'd like to see what that is about, and maybe I am going to use another deck for this. So I like to tune in with Taurus and love, because we do have a lot of people here on the table. All right. Okay, yes, there is a wish fulfillment at the end of the month. It's going to be like different than you expected it. Like it's going to show you that the form we don't decide. But I'm seeing you passing a canal. Like I already spoke about this tunnel, but there's really like a moving forward, as if the dream world, you're leaving a dream world behind you and you're moving straight towards the light, your star. It's as if you receive your life purpose again, but now in its next version. So as if the agenda of your soul is communicating to you through many outer events and many situations that might not be super comfortable, but you are recreating in this very moment the next greatest version of yourself. And that greatest version, I mean, there's angels whispering here for you, being there for you. It's about your truth. And you're going to find a lot of that in this kind of, I don't want to say dark night of the soul, in the twilight zone, in the shadow land. And this shadow work is going to serve you such a beautiful purpose, because this person is totally standing in his light and his power here. I do think it's important for you this month to rejuvenate, to eat really healthily. There might be some kind of old allergy, mental or physical. It might be literally physical allergy that might resurface from the past. Just because you feel karmically in the same space, you're seeing things and you're like having a deja vu, like I've already been here. Whether it's in your relationship, in your family, in your dynamic with your mother or your father, or with your beloved. It can be all of those things, but it's about you seeing how that is a reflection of things that still dwell within you that need resolution. And this is a month for you where there is great clarity for you. It's going to be so different at the end of the month, because I'm seeing here with the star card, and with also infusing this with this hermit energy, with this teacher energy, with Jupiter sending you its forces and its blessings, that you are going to have this beautiful wish fulfillment at the end. And so for now, it's just a moment to move through the emotions. You are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts. If you have a thought that you seem to be allergic to, it can be like that. It can also be like a person that you're allergic to that resurfaces to show you something. And that's all right. That's all right. It's bringing you somewhere. It's leading you somewhere. I would like to pull one card just as a guidance through this journey, which It's a journey of undoing for you, Taurus. And it's a journey like no other. We have Uranus in your sign doing all kinds of things and speaking very directly to you at the end of the month. So I am seeing that this is a moment of great change for you, and maybe a change that is always like a bit uncomfortable. So I would like to just have one message to see what you can do to feel at peace. Remember time. Remember timing. There are times we move forward, and there are times we wait and sit back. You do not need to create always to exist. There are phases in life where you're doing work underneath like behind the scenes. People are not seeing you, so you might not receive that external validation, but that is all within you. Remember who you are, what you have created. Remember your power. Remember you as an autonomous, self-sufficient, powerful being, because that is what you are, Taurus. I thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. I do love to read you in the comments. Let me know how October works out for you, and I would love to see you again in November. The Light in Me season celebrates the light in you. Namaste. Thank you.